Hi Mark, this is me demoing my practical for the Microsoft Access part. So let's start off with how this works. So right here I got my form with my button that just says compare numbers. And these are my numbers that lets you type in your numbers into each one of these text boxes. So how all these operate is all of these have to match. All these names here, like enter, num1, num2, all have to match the VBA coding for this to work, so it's linked. So let's start out with the compare numbers. So how this works is as soon as you have to set it as an event on click with the 3 dots, then let's go into the VBA coding. So right here, after it says, I called it enter for my button, so on click, we take num1, which is number 1, the first number you enter. So it looks at the numeric input box and then it extracts it. And then the second part here, this converts the first number into an integer in the text box. And then if it doesn't do that, so if it's like a non-numeric number such as like an A or like a negative number or something, anything like that's less than 0, it says that number is not valid. And the same thing for number 2. And then how to get it so that it tells you which number is bigger or which number, like for number 1 or number 2. So I have a couple if statements here. So if num1 is greater than num2, then the larger number is your first number. If num2 is greater than number 1, then the second one's your largest one. And then if num1 equals num2, then your numbers are equal. There's no difference. So let's actually run it. So number 1, let's type in like a 4. And then 1, so this will tell you number 1 is bigger. Largest number is your first number. Let's type in a 2 here and type in a 8 here. Okay, largest number is your second number. So let's go 2 and 2. 2 and 2 here. So that tells you your numbers are equal, there's no difference. So let's say if I type in let's type in an E. Okay, so let's compare numbers. It'll give you the indication that your first number is not valid. And that's how that works.